during it was, what did people think was going to happen? Honestly. And that's why I really didn't like the knee-jerk, pearl-clutching response across the spectrum. Republicans, frankly, in many aspects were the worst. Immediate condemnation that everyone involved was involved in an insurrection, and Donald Trump, played these people like fiddles, like dupes. And as a result, they've been lied to and told that the whole election would be overturned, and they thought a fantasy world was going to open up on January 20th. I talked to the people on the mall. I've talked to them a lot. Listen, they believe the election was stolen. They wish there were more recourses. They've watched what happens. They've seen stories be suppressed before Hunter Biden, during and after, unwilling to air anything. I mean, the amazing extent to which the media has now taken to taking the official line of secretaries of states or governors and saying, well, this has been fact-checked and debunked because the government officials are telling us that it's not true. When's the last time that's what the media was supposed to do? Reflect and project back upon the populace what government officials are saying because it enhances their narrative. It's unbelievable. So the mindset of these people was not overtly radical. It wasn't violent at all. In fact, if you break down the timeline, Newt, much of what was happening on Capitol Hill, the first incursions and breaking through the barricades, happened while Donald Trump was still speaking. And I talked to people that were there, a lot of people who showed up and were on the grounds and up on the steps. They didn't even know what had happened beforehand. They were just thinking, hey, this is the end of the march and here we are, and it's a celebratory environment. And there are reports, in the New York Post and elsewhere, and just from, common sense, that Antifa folks took advantage of this to try to get to the front and try to agitate and create openings for themselves. They want chaos, ultimately. I could even spot it. You can see the helmets where there's a, Donald Trump bumper sticker on the back, quickly put on it so they could look like they wanted to stop the steal. But what they really wanted to do was further the narrative.